Hey, what's up? It's your boy MB. MB and closers. This is my live. This is where I answer call to your questions. We sometimes we talk about the day's topics. We get off track. Sometimes we answer questions. I am the guy that's going to answer all your boss questions, and all your 8 and subwoofer questions. I think this guy, this brother right here, he can answer most of your electrical need questions, if not all of them. He has a degree in that, certification in that, and larger subwoofers, particularly 10s and 12s. He running 10s in the under seat truck box. So without further ado, this is as it says right here. Basshead, Fred P.
The
And
base
let's
head.
go. Now before we go too far, I got to put this out here. They say this might be a small. We'll wait till people time in here now. But man, what just happened for me? I gotta wait enough for y'all get in here. That they say that YouTube having a problem. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, man? LeBron, what's up
It
with
was
you?
it was blacking out at first. That's why I was looking at it like why the screen staying black.
It is. Well, let's not do a whole lot of movement because that might throw.
Oh, you good now? You good? Everything good? Everything
So
flowing?
maybe they did that because the Lord said my son finna go live. So one of my sons finna go live. Let me fix it. Let me tell y'all something. This true story,
You
man.
mean both of his son? What you talking about? He got a
So,
base
I
head
mean,
son too.
okay, well, okay, well, claim them then. We talking about Jesus, did ain't
Facts.
we? You got to make
Jesus,
sure.
Yahshua,
Yeah,
or however you want to say his name. We talking
yeah,
about the
yeah.
same person.
You talking about the same? Okay, good. Y'all check
I'm
this
not
out.
sure.
So, this subscriber, actually, let me tell you something about this subscriber. This subscriber is actually louder than me with 2 H that he done built. All right. He built this. He built this. He got a coupe vehicle with some J audios that he didn't rebuild, and he does. I think he doing a 143, 144, something like that. But anyway, he wants me to talk about how big subwoofers I feel. I'm not gonna. I'm talking about on my channel. I'm talking about subwoofers that people can go buy. All right. So I think that's really why, and I think the backstory for it is that he wants me to talk about these subwoofers that he building so he can get. I don't know. I told him grow his own channel and push what he does. I'm not really gonna talk about Frankenstein and subwoofers because I'm just not. I'm talking about stuff people could really go buy. I review stuff that people can really go buy. So he sends me a picture. First thing comes off like this. Hey bud, do you think 3.8 Qs is enough for a single 15? As a box builder, I can't even just look at that question. If he says all I could come up with on the leftover wood he had, and he sent me a picture of a beautiful enclosure. He got a curve pert on it. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. Real nice looking box. Here's the box right here. Look at it, y'all. I'll show that because they ain't gonna show. Yeah, I'll show that because I don't want to. I'm not gonna bully nobody online. But so he sent me that picture. Now the first part I had with this question is, hey bud, do you think 3.8 Qs is enough for a single 15? Now, as a box builder, what is wrong with that question is simply this. What 15 are we talking about? You agree, Fred? DC
Yeah,
Audio like 15s playing 2 Qs. Audio
yeah.
Fraud got 15s that can play in 2 Qs, 2.5 Qs. Uh Earthquake got Earthquake Audio, they 15, that little Trimmer X, they want you to put that joke in 4.5 Qs. So the question, hey bud, and I hate, man, let me tell y'all something. All my white subscribers. Black men do not like to be called buddy. Bud, we hate that shit. I'm just letting you know. I hate if
I
you
thought
want
I
to
was the
get
only
kicked
one.
off, yeah, if you want to get kicked off the channel right now, type Bud or Buddy. And I promise you, one of these subscribers, I know King gonna get your ass north of here. Out of here. Black men do not like to be called, hey, buddy, that piss us off. Buddy.
Zero
You
to
don't
one
like
hundred
it.
real
Okay,
quick.
real quick. Hey, bud, do you think 3.8 Qs is enough for us? I have no idea what we talking about. I said, how can I even answer that question? So I ain't say nothing. I just he sends me a picture of the box. Ooh, and tell me what you think about these custom motors I built. Crazy hybrids. Neo and ferrite together. Fred, who has a Neo and ferrite motor that you can buy?
Together like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only person I know that does it and originates DD. You got a ferrite
so
motor.
when he said that, when he said Neo and ferrite together, that's already out there. So I don't say nothing again. I still be quiet. So he sent me these pictures right here, y'all. Now he's a machinist, so he got this. He sent me this, the TI basket. You can get that from Lower Base. He got a 3-slug motor on here. He got the back plate. You see the back plate. It takes you how he extended the pole piece, got it longer himself. Let me show you the parts broke down. You see all the parts broke down. Y'all see that? And then he sends me a video. I'm gonna let y'all see the video. Watch this. This is where I'm looking on the video, Fred. You see that, right?
I see it. I see it.
You see it?
I see it. I see it.
Now he sent me I'm showing y'all all the pictures and in this one video. He says, "Now tell me what you think about these crazy motors. They are twin gap design. You know where twin gap design came from? They doing that over the Dayton Audio, got some 6.5 peak audio doing that. The top gap has 15 Neo rolls powering. The bottom gap is powered by the triple stack ferrite. These motors perform amazing. Same SPL have the power of some X8 V212s I had in before. Now, automatically, because he said that, I guess I'm supposed to be like, yeah, he down and sundown. Okay, that's cool. That's on you. So I'm supposed to be. So this is what I reply back. What are you really? What do you expect me to say from a couple of pics in the video, sir? I don't engage in conversations like this. Now, this is the straight up truth, right? You asked me what I think. First, you asked me, is 3.82 Qs big enough for 15? I don't know what the fuck 15 we talking about. I'm supposed to say, yeah, it's a 15. Put in, I guess, just, 3.8 good. Put in 8 Qs. Subwoofers need different box value. Even certain 15s need different box value. So without looking at the TS parameters, or you listening, sending me some TS parameters and scaling them out yourself so you can see what the VAS is. I don't know the VAS is. I'm supposed to say, yeah, that's big enough for the 15. I don't know if the 15 has a soft suspension, tight suspension. I don't know nothing. But you asked me if it's big enough for a 15. This is the problem that we have with cardio. I guess I'm supposed to be just stupid. Yeah, that's big enough. I don't even know what the fuck's up we talking about. But based on the pictures in this one video, I'm supposed to say, yeah, looking at those pics. And that top, hey, I'm looking at that dual gap design. Yeah, I would say 3.8 to 3.5 is what you need to put that sub in and be an idiot, straight up idiot. So I don't do that. So when I reply with the truth, let me tell you what you get in the 21st century. God forbid I show someone I look up to my work that I take pride in. Huh? You feel it? You hurt? Because I told you straight up truth. Who the fuck pissed on your coffee? Hey, what the fuck is this? I told the man the truth. He mad. So I reply. You should send this to someone who can really critique it. Is this not the truth? I can't. This channel is about what subwoofers do we talk about the most on the channel, Fred?
Say it again.
What subwoofers do we talk about the most on this channel?
8-inch.
Not 12s, right?
Not 12s, not 15. Occasional 10, occasional 6.5, but 8.
So why would but no 12s. No 12 for sure. I said I can't. That is a fact. Truth hurts, but this is me. That's the main issue wrong with the world today. Everybody wants validation, even if the validation will have no relevance. If I told them anything that I thought about a 12 or this picture and this video, and he ran and told somebody this, whoever he ran and told it to, MBE said, man, what MBE don't review no damn 12? Whatever MBE said, he talking out the side of his neck. He ain't got a clue. So I don't say nothing. I said I can't critique a subwoofer off of a couple of pics in the video. Oh boy, he upset now. Another fact is you don't know how subwoofer motors work. He said I don't know that the magnetation in the top plate, the alternating current in the voice coil makes the motor go back and forth. Yeah, he says I don't know that. All right, cool. I don't know that. And maybe it was educational. What's educational? I ain't trying to learn how to build no damn subwoofers. I ain't asked nobody how to build no damn subwoofer. I don't talk about hybrid subwoofers. I'm totally against Frankenstein and shit. You know this. I said this before. These people come out, but they came out and named themselves E&M Audio, fixing sundown subs that are prone to fail. Man got a whole business over there fixing sundown subs, making them better. E&M Audio, Eagle Marino. But that's not who sent me this shit here. This is Go play with FI software is free instead of telling people straight fucks is a sign of a strong motor. I can't tell. You have any problem with your straight flux motor over there floating that paper clip, Fred?
Nope.
Nah. You want me to stop telling people that? You know what? You and Jacob, who said the same thing, can kiss my motherfucking ass. How about that? Go run tell Jacob that shit. Make sure you tell him your subwoofer perform better than his X12 and see what he said to you about that. Good luck to you. I'm done following you. Not even Robot Underground. The pedophile is as much as an ass wipe as you from telling you the damn truth. From telling you I cannot tell you nothing about a 12, I'm an ass wipe. You rather I say, yeah, man, that twin gap design. Yeah, I've got a lot of experience building motors like that myself. I've had 212. What is my opinion on what? So if somebody see why my wife said it, truth is the new hate speech. I told the man the truth. He offended. I look up to a lot of people. But Fred, I'm never gonna ask you a question about plumbing. You know why?
Because that ain't my cup of tea. That ain't what I do.
Never tell you. I want to know about getting into the your business, hauling them dumpsters around. I would ask you that, but I wouldn't ask you about I wouldn't ask you about plumbing. I'm gonna ask you stuff I know you got experience in. And if you tell me, which I hope you would tell me, you don't know, and that's what's wrong with it. If you don't know, just say, hey man, I don't know, I can't help you. Instead of I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. It says a lot about who you are. You know who I am? I'm gonna tell you exactly who I am. You know who you are. You know your name. You can watch this. Like you say you ain't following good. But this show right here, we're gonna talk about you. You know who I am? Straight unadulterated truth. If I don't know, I don't answer.
You just told that man the sky blue and he mad at you. That's sad.
I'm not for to gas you out there and get your ass handled to you or whatever. If you really believe in it, do it. Make mass copies of it. Sell it. E&M Audio do that. Now he's selling subwoofers. Doing the same goddamn thing you doing. He don't like me. I don't give a flying fuck. A lot of people don't like me. It's a long lot of people don't like me. Most of them for telling the truth. Jacob Fuller don't like me. What did I tell him, Fred? 2.8 ain't doing no 151 dB
51 dB at 18 hertz.
That's the truth. True. He don't like me. The XAV4 is just as strong as the XAV4 is no stronger than the B2 Audio Rampage version 2. AI say the same thing based on the parameters. I'm telling my experience. These are facts. I told the truth. He hate me too. So everybody that hate me for telling them the truth, I ain't nothing I can do about it. I was gonna say maybe you should apologize for your feelings get hurt. No, I can't do that. I didn't intend for your feelings to get hurt, but I just stated to you that I cannot tell you anything about what size box that subwoofer needs to perform based off a couple of pics and a video of some stuff moving in the vehicle. This is true. And outside that, I can't even tell you nothing about the 12s because you are exactly right. I don't build 12s. I don't have the time to sit around and talk about the stuff you done did with no 12 either. I'm not finna tell nobody on my channel to buy no Frankenstein subwoofer. I'm gonna say this without hurting your business. It's a blank statement for everybody. If someone's selling you some subwoofers, some pieces they done put together, and tell you the same thing while we talking about roll on the ground. Hey man, if you're watching inside jail, I hope you get your butt out. They done got me and you linked together. I don't play with kids. This is fact. What else would I say? When people put these parts together, the robot on the ground doing the same thing. Their audio some trash. Jacob full of some trash. I never said Jacob full of some trash. This man did. He said
I
he could
did.
take
I did. They trash. All of them.
and put them together. And he says he what one time Robot Underground put a subwoofer together and said it's better than J Audio. Is it that damn good? Why are you inside this rusty ass damn warehouse? Why don't you, if you got that much faith in it, mass market it, mass produce it. But don't take somebody else's parts and take this person's part, this person, and then put it together and say you came up with something. You didn't do nothing. You did nothing. I'm not going to get behind that. That's what's wrong with cardio today.
That's what's wrong
That's
with the world.
exactly what's wrong with cardio today. That's what's wrong with the world today. We're not doing that, man. We're not doing that here. We're gonna do straight up truth here. I can't tell you about that 12. If you have that much faith in that 12, mass market and produce it. I wish you the best in it. But I'm talking to you here because I know you're gonna watch. I ain't finna respond no more. You know what I did at the end after he sent me that? After he sent me that and said, also no, use a Gauss meter, not a paper clip. He put happy face and all this stuff that he don't get a response. I mean, you know what I gave him?
Reject. Oh.
We holler. He
Yeah,
entitled
pin
to
on
the
reject.
opinion. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. He entitled to his opinion. But when he sit down and get out his feelings, he gonna realize you don't like me what? Because he told me, man, he told me my 12, how he can't complete on it. He can't, man. The man talking about fucking boxes. He don't talk about no damn motors. He reviews subwoofers and tell you his thoughts on them. I don't agree with the motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, he really did tell you the truth. He can't tell you shit about no damn 12.
Never try.
If
Never.
you buy one of the freaking size subwoofers, man, I've had told customers ask me, man, you build this box. I said, what they say put it in. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Whatever they say, put it in. You got some TS specs on it? Let me call them and get son's name back. Because people actually have called me and showed me a picture of some subwoofer they ain't got Frankenstein made. They want me to build a box for it. I'm like, well, where's the starting point? I don't even know.
Hold on 1 second, MB. Sorry to cut y'all. To everybody that having trouble with YouTube, today it was announced cyber attacks are being made over here today. As of today, YouTube may be getting attacked right now. So if you got longer loading times than usual, just close the video out and come back into the live.
Oh, seriously? What they announced that?
Yeah. So right now they've been sending out phishing emails like all day. Like I probably got like 40 emails. So in a phishing email,
oh yeah.
So with a phishing, if you answer one of those emails, they just make sure you don't hit.
You put a Trojan inside the vehicle, inside the thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's doing more than putting Trojans in there. So basically, once they access your phone or your IP address, they're going to start trying to access everything through that device. That wherever they find that pathway in, that's what they're trying to attack. Everybody got YouTube on their phone, so YouTube probably trying to guard against it. So just be patient with it. I got notifications about the phishing emails. It was this morning. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad.
Is that PHISHING?
Yes.
Yeah, fish. Yeah, that's them fuckers in China. That's some fuckers in China. That's why I can't wait till we get everybody tied together. I can't wait till they get this shit out the way, man. We need to get everything we need to make. We need to make it right here. I don't care if y'all don't like Orange Man or not, whatever you call it. Man, we ain't all gonna get along. That's just the facts. We need to get the shit made right here. We need to employ our people right here. We need to use the Atlantic and the Pacific and stop trying to get along, be the lump. It ain't. And that's why I think some people like my channel and some people don't. Like the dude who want me to just gas, like, yeah, man, dude, the 12 sound good. I ain't got no credentials or nothing to say anything about that damn sub. I'm just supposed to say, yeah. People don't want the truth. They don't. They want you to lie to them. The success I've had building these boxes, I don't lie to people. When he asked me the question, do I think 3.8? What's up?
My daughter got YouTube Kids. YouTube Kids jacked up too. My wife just showed me her iPad.
Oh, yeah?
Even the kids, it's jacked up.
Well,
But I don't. But
can't watch the video. Oh, you said they can't watch the video. Because I've been trying
they
to
come in. They making you reload it like 3-4 times. But to be honest, I don't think it's China this time. The country it is, I don't want to see it because I think we might get kicked offline.
You think the Jews doing it?
Uh-huh.
Why would we do
They don't
that?
need, because they got a peace treaty and they just killed like 10 people today.
Wait, the Jews killed somebody?
Uh-huh. They killed 10 people today. They killed 62 people yesterday. And as soon as you said that, you froze up. So let's leave that alone. I promise you. Let's leave that alone.
Oh my God. Okay, let's get to some of these questions. Okay. Who this? T Brew. MB, myself, and a few others interested in that big port that you put in Fred's new box. Would that work in your 8-inch box size we have, or would require 3.5-inch seat lift? Well, I've ordered a 4.5, a 4, 3. I think I'm gonna get a 2. So I got a 6, the first one Fred gave me. I have that inside my vehicle. Before, I've always told y'all, if y'all remember, aerial ports don't do good inside my cabin. My slot port is always the loudest, and I attributed that to the fact that my slot port is larger, gives me more cone area than my aerial port, which is 28 inches. I'm north of 28 inches where I use my slot. So that's been always been my theory. So I can never get a 140 with a 6-inch PVC pipe. It'd always be like 139. It might hit a 140, but never. It would be barely. And there was a lot of stuff. I just stopped because I never did a port. I never did a 140 with that 6-inch aerial PVC pipe to the side. Now I thought there was a time there's no difference between that and a big flare. There ain't too much of that. It's coming to making them black, put a big flare on it, but that ain't that much of a difference. When I actually got one in my hand, I said, boy, this is a big flare. I want to hit it in the vehicle. So I put it inside the vehicle, got the box built. I'm doing 141s. So it is to be louder, what they said. But I haven't been able to surpass the score that I did with the slot. So I sent it to Fred. Sent Fred earlier this morning. Fred said, man, that's crazy, man. You should be loud. I said, I always told you. Your report's not loud by vehicle. He said, well, you said you never did a 140 with the aerial port. I said, I didn't. I always be 139. Sounds good, but I can never get the click over the 140. I just stay with the slot, and I can go way past 140. He looked at the screenshots. I sent him these. And this might help everybody. That's what I'm telling y'all this. I sent him these screenshots right here. Do I see this one? Where's Fred Porter after Eddie right here? And he said, man, you ain't got too far up in the kick. I put the thing damn near in the glove compartment so close to the kick. So a long time ago, this is the slot port. And he looked at them dips. He said, man, he said, you real picky right there. I see when you getting loud. It gets loud definitely from 50, but it falls off. This is at 28 hertz, 136. And I was just listening levels. I wasn't trying to meet it, right? Look at that bottom graph, right? So then I showed him the first time I metered it. Same song, same volume setting. This the aerial port. Do y'all see that? It's got its roll off. It's got a drop off like that. This the drop off on this end over here, right? This the drop off, right, bro? But you see how it's a lot more. All the other notes above what you see here, they're a lot higher. So then I put on that outfit song. Now I've achieved the 140 with aerial, so I was like, okay, good. It seems a lot louder to me, but it ain't doing what I want to do. So then I did something. I metered it again on that outfit song. On the outfit song, it did this. And as you can see, the graph is a lot more. It's it's a lot flatter than it was with the slot.
MB, you muted. I can't even hear you.
Okay, I'm back now. Y'all hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So Fred said, he said, let me look at he got home. He looked at both of those screenshots I sent him. He said he messaged me. This is his message back to me. So I had to hear it. Basshead. He said, MB, I don't know why you only did a 141. I said, yeah, I know why. Because it's an aerial port. So we got to talking. He said, you never did a 140 at all. You said with the PVC. I said, nah. He said, well, you doing 141 now. It's because the airport. I said, I'll give you that. And it's 2 dB louder. I said, yeah, I'll give you that too. That's obvious. So they didn't, Precision Port didn't lie about that. I did get 2 dB louder because now I can do a 141 with ease. However, sir, he said, I made it home and now I have a good look at the bandwidth and the SPL to each frequency. And this is what he told me. As we was talking on the phone, I showed him that second score. I said, man, but my voltage is dropping crazy. What you mean? I see this thing saying 12.8, 12.8, 12.6. It ain't never did that. It don't never do that. I play that same song in that slot port. But I've shown y'all, some of y'all didn't heard it. The voltage don't drop 13.6, 13.5. It ain't never went to 12. Fred said, bruh, the reason why it's going to 12 because now you getting very little impedance rise. You got a damn near flat response. So when you start going toward the low, your amp is actually trying to make them 7,000 dynamics that they can make, but you only got the electrical to support maybe 3,000-4,000. What? He said, yeah, that's what's going on. He said, look at these two graphs. He said, man, the slot port, because of what I told him, the two elbows in there, because of that, it's a really resistance there. Because I've always told you, it's better to have a straight shot port than the up. I learned something today. I'm able to do that in my cabin. I need to make a cabin. But it's because my amp is losing a lot more power due to an impedance rise that the resistance getting from the two elbows. The slot port, even whether it was a PVC or this one, which is more efficient, is not giving that much resistance, so more power actually going into the subs. But what's happening is when you get close to the frequency where you tuned it, your dynamic burst can't be met, so you drop drastically. Every time you go down there, you drop drastically because you're going to 133. It wants to do the note, but because I said, well, it did the note earlier, he said, but this is the trick. Turn your amp down. Turn the amp down. He said, you're throwing too much power and you can't support the dynamic on your amp. The dynamic on the M5000 7K. You got them AGMs in there now alternator. It ain't gonna. You got a 320. You too far below. If you had some lithium, it might be better. But because you got them AGMs, you can't do it. I said, well, all I gotta do. He said, go to 2 ohms. I guarantee you be louder. So I'm gonna put my Solo X 2 ohms in there. And the reason why he's saying that, understand the logic. I got an AGM, got a 320. My amp is trying to make 7,000 watts on peak in a perfect world. And it can't make that power because I don't have enough power to sustain that. It's been doing it in the slot port because the slot port is making the amp see a high impedance rise. So my amp has never been giving out its full power because of my box. He said, because you got that very efficient port in there now, your electrical is your limiting factor. He said, take it to 2 ohms, and I guarantee you're going to go north of 141. He said a crazy number. We're going to see. I ain't going to put him out there. But he said, take it down.
You had to go lithium to get that. You had to go to lithium to get that. That's the only way you're going to get that number. You'll have to go to lithium. You'll have to. To get that number, you'll have to go lithium. But don't do it. It ain't worth it.
That's man. That's my favorite. That's my. I miss another one, but boy, it get hot inside them diesels now. It get hot in them diesels, boy. It get hot in them diesels, boy. You know this.
Mm-hmm.
It get hot, boy. It be 212 all the time inside that Cummins, because the Cummins, the hotter it get, the less fuel it's up.
Yep.
In the morning, it be making a whole lot of noise. About an hour later, like when it get cold, my wife would tell you, when it's cold, Man, I go in the grocery store. I go in the mall. I leave the truck running. I leave my Cummins running. And the longest I might, man, I don't every stop I can just leave it running. That's how I keep my deal up. Just leave it. You do the same thing when I roll off. You don't cut a diesel off. You cook that truck up in the morning, it'll never come back off again. It'll run
I don't turn it
all
out when I'm going to eat. None of that.
none of that. Just get out, go eat, and let it keep running. Cause I gotta see the air. That's what I do. I know this. So it get hot up inside there, and you don't want to open the hood. You want them Cummins engine, let it get hot. The
Yep.
hotter it get, the better it's gonna run. The better it's gonna run. So I'm scared to put that lithium in there because I don't know if they tested it for that high temperature for that long. That's why I'm scared to put that lithium in there. Because it'll be 212 in there. If the cooler temperature is 212, the operating temperature of the engine higher than that. It might be 246, 252, and it's staying like
Mm-hmm.
that forever. Can your lithium uphold that? So we'll see. We'll
I don't
see.
think it's worth
We'll
it. I
see.
don't think it's worth it to try it. But
If I
I
go to
mean,
2 ohm, I'll be out.
yeah, because you can sustain that. Think about it. Right now with that port, your am seeing 1 ohm, so it's trying to deliver 1 ohm worth of power. That DDM 5000 is rated 5000, but it tells you in the manual that the amp draw is 700 amp draw. So that's a
700.
7,000 watt amp.
Yeah, you can get
That's
up
what's
there.
happening.
And I can't do it because I'm getting very because and this is what we want to know because that precision port is so efficient. That's why they say on average you're gonna get a T2. If you're going from a slot to a port, you probably gonna gain 2 dB because your amp gonna see more power because you're gonna get less box rise. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. I've never seen my voltage drop like this. I'm talking about it's dropping. It base hit all of a sudden it go 12. I said, how the hell go to 12? Just yesterday he wasn't doing this. It's this box. The box more efficient. So I'm kind of leaning to what he said. I have a D2 set. I'm going to put the D2 set in there. And the reason why we put a D2 set in there because the amp makes 3,000 watts. It make 3,000 watts at 2 ohm. So it's gonna rise a little bit more, but I have the electrical to support them 3,000. So he said you're gonna get a lot more power, gonna make it to there, and you should get louder. So we're gonna test Fred theory tomorrow. We're gonna test Fred. We're gonna test
Now
Fred.
think
In
about
fact,
this too now, MB. I'm
what's
finna add
up?
something else to it. So you got
What's
an
up?
efficient port and you in 3 Qs. You just made the box even more efficient. You just made everything more efficient about it. No
Well,
wonder you dropped.
it's not 3 now. It's 2.6. It's a little
That's
bit
what you
bigger.
at 2.6.
Yeah, 2.6.
So I'm talking about you or me.
I'm talking about me. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. They found a question in there.
Let me see who you just answered. T bro. Mm. Oh, I just gotta throw this out here because I like this. What's up, MB? Hit 142 on music with my setup from you. Draco box, DD6 6.5 A on down for sound, JP33. Wow, it's
Wow.
crazy work. What frequency? I'm curious.
Yeah. Boy, look here. Look, what frequency? That we want to know. Oh no, I'm 3Q. Yeah, 3Q. And then when I did the frequency suite, we had 33 hertz. Even though it say 34, but it's at 33 hertz.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if his theory is right. And that what was getting me. You know why I think Fred's right what he said, T Brew? Because when I did that slot port box with that same song outfit, it put it at 33. When I put the Gorilla Zoe song in there and showed them where everybody else is doing the 31 in the Gorilla Zoe song, he's only doing the 36 hertz. Same song. Reason why, because as I go lower, the amp's trying to send more power. It can't send more power because I don't have electrical to support that. So that's why my score staying north of the tuning frequency. Once again, I'm showing y'all from my own mistakes, and this time I gotta say his knowledge helped me on that, y'all, to understand the electrical. Because I'm assuming it's the port. Yeah, it is the port. The port is enabling you to use less power to get louder. That's why every time you try to go closer to your tune, that's why I didn't get louder. But it's sounding loud because it's playing everything else better. But as soon as you try to
Playing
go down
everything
here,
up by 6 dBs higher. That's crazy.
just from that port, man. So with man, you finna with using this same scenario. You boy, you come get this bozo.
Hey,
Boy,
I'll
you
be there
finna
Saturday. I'll be there Saturday. I might bust
boy,
a window off that.
you might do a 148.
I think it's gonna be. We very much gonna see. I got a new alternator to be here Friday that I get to show everybody too. 300 XL. No voltage drop. It's supposed to be 14.8 self-exciting, so it's not supposed to drop below 14.4.
Boy, if
It's
this
gonna be
thing works,
nasty.
one thing we do know. 2 ohm. Do I need to buy 5,000 running 2 ohm? No. Now we go back to just running the M2500. That's all we need is M2500, which is why I got one on deck. We just run the M2500. I'd be much better just take everything back to the M2500, which is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna put it back on the M2500, and I'm gonna be louder. Once I put this D2 set in there, and it gets louder, I said, "Oh man, ooh boy, that's gonna be crazy." I wonder what this. I think ooh Lord, if your theory plans out, two things gonna happen. I just learned something. Y'all just learned something. That the area ports are much more efficient, and the reason why they do make I know that I told Fred. I said, man, it sounds way louder, and I know that when you have a straight shot instead of a bend, it sounds better. Transition is better. But now we find out not only are the transitionings better. Sometimes you can't use area port. I mean, straight up, you can't get the low tuning you need, and you are because of space requirements, you can't get the low tuning because the port will be too long. You can't be in that area. You want to be straight. You're gonna bend it. You might as well use a slide. Aerial's greatest benefit is that it's no coefficient drag, so it's a smooth airflow. Put a good flare on it. My flare that I was doing inside with my round over bit is not as good as this flare they put on here. This is a big flare, so you can even this flare is let me get even less impedance rise. The box is entirely more efficient, and because of that, from one note to the next, it's transitioning better. Your amp is trying to deliver that power because it's not getting that box rise. So it's all around. It's all around better. It's all around better. If your theory holds up true, if it gets louder tomorrow,
Well, yeah, I tell you this much: if your voltage don't drop, because remember, 1 volt is a
that's
dB.
what we're looking for. I'm looking for to be put. That's all. That's the first thing I'm gonna play the song, and put it to on, and if the voltage don't drop, it's a winner for me. Because
All right.
then I can start looking at the meter. I'm gonna play that same song. If that voltage stays where it was doing, the slot just staying 13, I automatically know there's gonna be higher over there to the dB because the voltage ain't dropping. I ain't losing no power. Because when I play, I said, why am I losing all this damn power? It's the same damn song. I ain't never on my let's. I tested the amps and everything. I turned the vehicle off and see my resting voltage. I said, man, I'm fine here. What is going on? What y'all don't get? Then I went to the shop and did what I had to do for the day.
Yep. Your amp seeing one on is trying to send it.
Yeah, I think he wanted. I think T Brew, he just wanted me to help promote, what he does. And I'm not gonna do that on my channel. I'm not. This channel is about products people can readily buy. Street beat. Me and him argue sometimes. We talking about stuff. I tell him all the time. You do know you got 210s on the 8K. So let's not talk about efficiency right here. It's very conversations we be having on a variety of stuff. It's not a daily
That's
setup.
true.
He even told y'all the daily setup. So my thing is, T Brew, most people, I must say for myself, I'm a different cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different cup of Joe. MBE gonna tell you the cold-blooded truth. It might offend you, might hurt you. But I said, man, you ain't gonna build me a box. I can't build your box. I can't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna stand next to your vehicle, hear the trunk round like hell, and then tell you, yeah, man. Well, I'm glad you put them JL 13W7s in there for $1,600 a piece because I can hear the difference between them and some XFL 15. your rattle is a lot cleaner than the XL15. I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm gonna stand right up next to you and say you straight up, man, this shit rattling just as much as this dude that spent $400, $200 per sub. He just as loud as you. Problem is, he got $2,000 in his pocket, and you tapped out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you the truth. I'm not here. Everybody gonna get a trophy. So sometimes I go, subscribers gonna jump off from time to time. They'll get over it. I believe time heals all wounds. He's gonna find out one day. Yeah, man, MB just didn't want it. I'm just not gonna lie to you. I wish you the best though. I hope you are coming up with some stuff that you can put your name on the dust cap. And bro, come out with an 8. Revisit me. Because you're gonna need me when you come out with an 8. He's a fact. True. Because it's gonna come through here, and I'm gonna tell her, hey, man, yeah. Or I wish you the best. But I'm not gonna sit in and just blow smoke up your ass. I'm not gonna do that, man. How would you value my opinion? Anybody ask me stuff, y'all know this. If it come out with a good 8, stands to reason that if you get the same manufacturer, a bigger cone, you don't get more performance. Common sense. Bro, you ain't got no 8. You just see me some pictures in the video, and I ain't doing that.
Facts.
Why would these people be hacking YouTube, though?
You can get access to Google. Tell everybody Google account.
Oh yeah.
YouTube and Google sync.
Oh,
if you had Google, if somebody had Google, everybody messed up. Everybody.
He can't. Would you put Solo H10? He would. And let me answer that question. Go on and answer it. I already know the answer.
I put one up under that.
He want to put 2, but I won't be on the box 2. We ain't got no room for 2. It took everything just to get. Well, we had 2. We had 2.5 now.
Yeah.
You can't do 2. You can't do 2. He can't get 4 cubes. He could do 1.
But if I could, you can bet I would. I sure would.
There's some people out there will do it for him. Y'all didn't see them under the seat truck. There's some people out there do it for him. Sure will.
I wouldn't be that low. I wouldn't be able to get them to play as low as I like. So meters go definitely going up. And I'm hurting dry.
Yeah, hurting dry. He gonna build up so quick, man. I didn't see them out there. I didn't see. I know a guy. He mad at me too for telling the truth. Bro, I don't care what you tell me. I don't care how many videos that dude put on Instagram. The truck moving. You ain't playing low with no 2X10s with 3.5 inch seat lift on the ramp. I'm not saying you ain't loud. You loud as hell. You ain't low. No, sir. Low, you might be 30 low, 36, 38 low. Fred 28.
About 40. About 40. He about 40.
Fred 28 low. 30 low.
26 low.
26 low. He low. He way down there. Whatever's going. He 36 low. Fred ain't doing no 36. The man doing 144.7 30 hertz in the box leaking. So that's how we with the lows here. They ain't have no problem with my string. They leave me alone.
I ain't cleared up now.
Yeah, I ain't far. Oh, now here we go. If you rising, I'm maxing out at 2 ohm. Yeah, you gonna get that, man. You play that music, Ken. These people, you gonna rise. You're not gonna play every frequency at 1 ohm. Go and ask and tell me that question. There's a big difference from burping and playing music. And you saying you rising at 2 ohm. At 2 ohm, that's where your highest frequency was measured at.
Yep.
You measured it. But if you watch you're gonna rise, and that rise, well, I can't limit that. We could be able to limit that with
this port.
With this port.
MB saying 1 ohm. His amp saying 1 ohm. His amp may be saying 0.8 of an ohm, depending on the RU of that sub.
Correct. And that's why because my voltage, people that man, I've never seen my voltage drop no 12. What the hell is going on? Why is it dropping to 12? And what he's saying makes so much sense because the box is so much more efficient. If you throw power in there, you're gonna lose. No. In my setup, I gotta throwing power now, I lose unless I bump the electrical up. I need to take the electrical down to what so my box rise. I'm wide, so I'm at 2 ohm. Hold on, I'm make sure. So I'm at 2 ohm. I'm sending less power. So my dynamics is not going to be as great, and I'm going to ride like 2.5. So I'm going to be fine. I'm still going to get all that power.
I think you're gonna be sitting there. I think right there tuning. You're gonna be sitting right there too. You dropped 2 votes.
2 votes.
You dropped 2 votes. If you add that back to DB, that was a 143 you just did again today with ease. A vote is a DB now. You dropped 2. You went through. You got a bigger box and an efficient port. 2 ohms. Your amp can keep that voltage up. I mean, your alternating your battery keep the voltage up. That should translate to output. So that port gonna make that amp see 2 ohms at peak at tuning. And if
then
that voltage hold,
on my dynamics, which won't be as great as at 1 ohm, my dynamics might go. Say it's 2,000 at 1 ohm. It might be 1,000, like 8, maybe 700 more at 2 ohm of the dynamic peaks, which will still be which will still be enough for my electrical support. Correct?
Yeah.
Because right now my since I'm going to 1 ohm, not rising that much because of that port. My dynamics is going like 6,000, 65, 62. My electrical can support it. My dynamics is trying to get there, but I can't support it, so it just stops. It just stops.
Yep.
I would say it just stops. AB can't support it, and that's what. And then for the first time, you know what else came on when it dropped down like that? That clip light blinked. It never blinks.
You lost output. You lost everything. You lost a lot.
So just take the power down to what the electrical support. See, this is the type of information I'll be talking about that we need to see on the channel. So now even Ken understands now, okay, that's why electrical is always the key. I thought I had enough, yeah, you got enough power support, 5,000 if you stay around there. But if you get your impedance down on your box and it start to go to 7, you're gonna have a problem because you can't support that. So yeah, I'm a firm believer. You're right. When I take it down to 2 ohms, they gonna get louder. Even gonna get louder too.
That is true, but watch this. With your slot port, you probably was getting 3,000 watts to the power because of the impedance rise. Out of the 5,000 with the slot port, you probably getting about 2,500, 3,000. Right now, with that port being so efficient, that joker probably tried to send 6,000, 7,000 watts to it because them DD amps are conservatively rated. It's trying to send it. You ain't got it. So what is it gonna do when you try to go below tuning? It's gonna eat it up. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. So
that's why, hey, I'm telling you. So in this instance right here, Ken, y'all see why I got the Basshead up here? Because this is a competitor. He chase numbers, so he understand how to read them things. Yeah, he understand how to read them things. Oh, this what the problem is. We said we in the power compression, and your impedance is too high. Well, now power compression into the voice core, and it's also now we're in the power. No, we're not. Power compression is gonna always apply to the voice core. We into your electrical cannot support what your amp can do. So that's why you're slowing.
Yep.
Take the power down. Take the power down. Which would be good. I got in 2,500. I got in 2,500. I can put in 2,500 tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. But what I'm gonna try this theory out first. Keep it on 3,000. That should be fine now.
I think at 2 on. I think tomorrow what you're gonna see if you put a 2 on, if the voltage hold, it's gonna be about 142ish, 143ish.
Oh, you're gonna like this. Look at this. After all the B2 audio hype, the 2 ride 10. Oh, you're gonna be happy.
Oh yeah.
I'm using a Kicker CX 1800. I want to build a 3.5 Cuban enclosure tuned to 33 for optimum port output. 1.75. Can you recommend the port area? CXA? Oh, that's not a lot of power to ride 10. You might as well go big. So what I'm saying, 3.5. Look at that precision port. That should answer. You see what I'm looking at precision port, but make sure you got enough room for if you look at you're definitely gonna look at the 6-inch and make sure you got enough room for that to breathe. Now 3.5 Qs, you even have that big of a port. It'll be like 17, 18 inches. You know what they say? Because the port is so efficient that you could take it 1 inch away from the back of the box. They said
I can believe it now. I can believe it now. I can believe it. After seeing your bandwidth, I can believe it. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I wonder what it would do if you had the power. If you had that power, I really do think you going north for 144. You might hit a 145. We don't know. It's just pure speculation, but I don't know.
The port is allowing them to be very, very efficient. Very, very efficient.
I don't know. Cause you louder across every last frequency. You loud all the way up until what's almost 70 hertz. That's impressive.
Hmm.
You loud overall. Your peak, if you had the power, that peak could be up higher. It can't maintain it. So it's hard to say, but I really do believe it can get crazy in there. I'll be able to tell you in a minute. I'll be able to tell you what to do. I got the power. I'll be able to tell you what that boy finna do. I'll be able to tell you. I'll be able to tell you. Yeah, I got a feeling it's finna be ugly in this rain. It's finna be ugly. I'm finna be in some 15s business. That's what it sounds like. I'm finna start messing with these high performing 15. And they better have their power right.
Hey,
We
look
gonna
here,
see.
man. Let me see if I can get one more question. You can burn my head up.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so yeah, Jonathan, look into the precision ports. I know your report going to be that long. I don't know what your application is. But really look into that precision port because if we can, I must say that if a precision, I might start incorporating that into some of my builds if that's going to give them the best output. Maybe the box be a little bit smaller, but you got to have so much depth. You got to have so much box volume to keep that port in. I'm gonna start playing with them these precision ports because if this turns out to be like you said, it's gonna be a game changer. It's gonna be a game changer for real. Okay, let me ask this question right here. 2006 Subaru Impreza wagon running a cab 2200. Boy, you still got that thing? And an older Avatar STU 15 dig 1 was running at 2 and on every new base head and on the new base head garage meter clamp 600 watts at 2 and done at 148 at 30 and a 4.5 net. Whoa. Whoa. He in a Subaru Impreza wagon. Whoa. 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 I know he ain't asked a question, y'all. He just wanted to say. But if now people can say anything, but that's impressive. 2200 watts. Got 16 to it. 148 at 30. Now we need a value. Put a video up. Put it on YouTube. We need to see it real time, Jody. And that's how we
Yeah, I
do it.
know.
Look. Yeah, we got to see that. We got to see that. That's all. That's all I got to say. I ain't said it didn't happen. I totally believe that's possible. I don't know what kind of box he used. Maybe using 2 precision ports. I don't know. But I because I know, in my opinion, because I've told Fred that I can take one Solo X15 and do what you're doing right there. And
Oh, I'm already know.
yeah, exactly. So I'm not gonna debunk it, but we need to see a video and we want a live time. Now I'm gonna tell you, we ain't doing that pure sheath bullshit. We want you putting the meter in the kick, wherever you put in live time. Let us see it, get the meter where you can see the score, play, and then show us the video moves around. We want to see it live time. But I'm impressed. That's nice. Great box build. If it happens. If it happens. Now.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let me see any more questions. On rise is dynamic. Yes, on rise is dynamic. RE is be right. You know he's saying, depending on what the RE is. Yeah, the RE is static, is always there. The on rise,
That is
that's
true,
dynamic.
but
For me.
all right. So the thing what we talking about exclusive, uh, you got to look at the RE of the sub to find out that what exactly on load his own rise is staying at with those 2 solo X8s because this amp is trying to send so much power let's just say the RE on the Solo X Dual one is, let's just say it's 1.8. So that means if he got two of those subs, two dual ones, and he wired up, then wired back down, his amp probably seen 0.9.
Let me ask this question right here. I'm surprised MBE doesn't use a clamp meter. You should. MBE is I like music. Most times, just listen to my music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just showing. I set 140 as a table to see if an 8 was good. That's all. I think 2/8 doing 140 is hard. Period. So that's the only reason I use the meter for. I don't have a clamp meter. I don't care about what watt is. I'm not trying to chase numbers. That's why I put this guy on the channel now. I ain't into the number chase. 135, 136 is good for me. That's what I'll be riding to listening.
I can't even hear 135
I get
no more.
Yeah, I bet you can't.
I'm deaf.
So that's it for me. That's it for me. That's why I don't have clamp meter. I don't chase numbers. I do what you buy subwoofers and speakers for. Listen to music. All right. Last question, don't get out of here. How does On-Rise compare to Bass? I don't think it does. RE versus Bass. I don't think it does. I don't think Bass applies to RE. On-Rise compared to Bass, I don't think that changes as On-Rise will. I think On-Rise has something to do with the power. The Bass has something to do with each stroke. Now, it will affect your Bass if you're not getting your full stroke. Yeah, they're going to affect the Bass that way, but if the power can get to the voice core as it should, then how much the air, the stiffness of the suspension to the air, now I don't think them two go together. What you think, Fred? Because all Bass is the amount of air that has the same stiffness as the spider and the cone spider and the surround. Same compliance, brother. Same compliance.
Man, you talking about both of them things are affected by a lot of variables, down to your wiring configuration, to your box size, to your port size. All that's gonna come into play with either one of those. But RE is just, let's just say you sitting a sub on your kitchen table and you putting your meat up to it, you should see RE. If you see RE, your sub good.
Yeah, but RE gonna change over a period of time.
Yeah, it does.
It might go up, but it don't go down. Cause the heat, you keep riding that heat, gonna get a lot of resistance. Hey man, the live is now over. My daughter-in-law is here. I'm sorry, I will talk to y'all later. I've been waiting. I ain't seen I'm serious, man. I got the prettiest daughter. Y'all want to see her? You want to get on there? You want to show them? I got the prettiest daughter. Hey, get on. Anybody say anything? Out of here. Out of here. Out of here. No, you gotta get right there. You guys look, I got the prettiest. Get right there. They can see me. No, they can't see. I don't want to see nothing. Right. I really want to see this from here up. I don't want to see nothing else. In fact, scoot a little closer to the screen. Squeeze there. Yeah, squeeze a little closer to the screen. This is what y'all see right here. This is my daughter, man. This is the future right here, man. This is the grandbaby, man.
Hi.
Yeah, watch these comments. Watch these comments, y'all.
Anybody hold on. I'm finna go mess you up since she up here.
My boy did good. Let me see my boy. Bring my boy in here. My boy did good. He brought this to the house, boy. Show him things.
What's up?
Show it, boy. Brought this to the house. He did good, didn't he? He did good, didn't he? All right, now I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye. I did it. Boom.